Ladies
and gentlemen,
welcome
back
to
another
beautiful
episode
of
the WHOT Podcast
on
this particular day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another beautiful episode of the WHOT Podcast. And this is what we do here. We talk about the trending things on Obasanjo's internet in the last 1 week, maybe. Sometimes maybe 1 day, 2 days. We don't know.
As it the hot.
As it the hot, yeah. As it the hot, we bring it to this our big table and we talk about
the round table where law is fair to everybody.
Reality.
Plus Tinubu, plus my mommy, plus his daddy, plus everybody you collect and we dissect. We listen and we judge.
Very good. So today I am your host. You know me now. I'm the very humble guy. My name is Spike. And
I'm not humble. I've chosen not to be humble.
And I have the pompous, the proud.
Yes, please. I choose to what's that word again? I choose to recognize. I want transgender.
Identify.
I choose to identify as the proud David.
So you've heard his name is David Olayimeka.
As usual, guys.
And today, we bring beautiful, sometimes handsome, because, we don't like to see guys. We like to see beautiful ladies. So today we have a beautiful lady in our midst. She's an OAP and also a content creator. Her name is Nike. Nike, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. Hi, everyone. It's, I'm happy to be here. Correction, my name is Nike the Star, not Nike. So, yes.
Okay. All right, so let me run that again. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a star with us today.
Spike is just blushing. If Spike can see fine woman like this.
Okay, so today's conversation, bro.
Anytime a single woman comes, is she even single? I don't know. But anytime a fine woman comes, Spike loses composure.
Wait, normal. We're supposed to ask them.
See?
Are you single or taken?
Are you single or taken? You don't want to say because there are 5.
Nice one.
What?
If she says she's taken, we'll ask her who.
Say his name and do shout out.
What?
Do shout out to him. Do shout out to him. Quick one.
I'm not taking. I'm there. I'm just living my life.
That brother, you hear me now.
Yes.
Focus on your future. Get lecture 101 to lecture 204.
MTN advert reach like this. All right, guys, welcome back to another beautiful episode. And today we have a couple of conversations that are now. If you don't bring it to your table, who will? Yeah, we'll be talking about something very important. People that like to do like chameleon. They will present themselves to you as a very, very, very good person, but deep down, another person.
Don't care for.
Yes. Meanwhile, there are some people that we all in the society know them to be very, very terrible. But when you get to their room, no, you don't have to go to their room. When you get closer to them, they are very, very nice and fantastic people. We'll be talking about, a very brief story around that concept, and also not leaving out a very touching story that happened in Oyo State over the week. Yeah. We'll talk about outsourcing firms. God, it was so touching. I really need to go into it. You saw the video, right?
I saw everything.
The outsourcing firm feels like big English. Security men are collecting 18,800
in 2025.
Big 2025 long bill. As salary 18,800. What can you do with 18,800?
Okay, yeah, and maybe not finally, but one of also the topics that we'll be talking about is the big question: is parenting harder abroad, or for Nigeria it tough pass? We'll talk about that one too. And there's still some other our story. Our story is coming, and we still have a few more topics to talk about on today's episode. Okay, so Nike, the star.
Yeah.
What's on your mind for the week, or what's been on your mind for the week?
A lot of things have been on my mind for the week. One, productivity, how I can be better as a person. And also, speaking about being better as a person, this is October, the month of breast cancer awareness. And this is very, very personal to me.
It's personal to me too.
As a woman.
It's very personal to me too.
Excuse me? How?
Wait, let that land.
Sit this one out.
Let her say her POV, how it is very, very special to her. I will tell you. You will say how it is special to you. I don't know if it's special to me.
Anywho, to all my girlies out there, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So do well to take very good care of yourselves. Educate yourselves on the things you should know about yourself, your bodies. There's like a step-by-step way to actually check yourself in the mirror to check for the, angles when it comes to your breasts, to check for lumps
How do
and
you
all
check?
that. Do it to educate yourself. Google is your friend.
I mean,
Do
just
well
one
to
word. One word can describe how you check now.
No, one
With
word
your-
cannot
I mean,
describe
I
how you
just
check.
With your finger.
One word
Okay,
cannot
okay.
describe how you check.
Yes.
You then do what with your fingers?
Anywho, that is what I have to say. It's also known as the Pink Month. So October is known as the Pink Month, also known as the Breast Cancer
Is that why
Awareness
you want
Month.
pink sunset?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. So all my girlies out there, shout out to you. We rock as always.
Yeah, it's really special to me too because like we get to like help people, help women around, help this thing. I'm available.
Help them how?
No, they used to say it in church like when I was growing up that men help your women to check them
Oh,
their
okay.
this thing in case of lump. Use 3 fingers, check
Oh,
underneath, check underneath. And my mom is a medical doctor, so I mean I learned this whole process, so I know it perfectly. In short, I think I have a certificate for checking lumps. In
Wow.
bed. No, I sabi am die. No, say don't worry.
Okay, for me, I think what's on my own mind before we go into today's conversation is Red Bull. I want to call her Red Bull. Why? Do you see the videos that Red Bull are now sponsoring? This athletics or athletes video that they would. There's a video I saw. The guy rode a bike from a very, very high, what's it called? I don't know. Cliff.
Cliff, yeah.
Yeah, and he came down, back up, and he threw away his bike, and they threw another bike to him. Why? One day, Devil of 2005 will resurrect.
Let me
Because I
let me
believe-
let me guess. It was a white man on the
Yeah,
bike.
yeah, definitely.
man.
White
Can
man,
never be an African man. I mean,
White
can
men.
never
And
be.
Red Bull, you will see them at the major sponsors of these events.
yeah.
Mhm.
Cycling, surfing.
They are trying to tell you that they are giving you wings
Red
to
Bull is
fly.
an energy drink now. So
Exactly.
they're just trying to tell you that we give you the energy at the highest point.
Can do the craziest stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's not the one that in Nigeria now. If they bring Nigeria, that Red Bull to Nigeria, I want this sex marathon.
Oh my god.
Madikis.
Oh my god.
That's what person is
we have a
doing.
lot to talk
But
about.
for real, I love the fact that you can't find black men in such, escapades.
Village people are active now.
I'm telling you.
I will love our life. Okay, guys. Yeah, we've had fun doing that, and we have to go straight into the conversation for today. Like I said when I was having the introduction, that we have a lot of people that pretend to be something that they are not, and they go talk saying a chameleon behavior. You're this in the morning, you're this at night, you're this in the
The
afternoon.
moonlight.
Do you get? You they switch. You they switch. So yeah, we'll be talking about them. There's a story that popped up online recently, and we have to read the story to you guys for you to have a full understanding of what we're talking about. So here is the story of Jeanne Callahan. So she thought that she had the perfect life. She had been married for about 9 years to 10 years, about a decade. She had to Stephen Trantel, a man everyone around respected. He was a loving husband, a devoted father, and importantly, the son of a police officer. Oh, that's on your
Your left hand.
anyone. So to neighbors and colleagues here, it was the picture of responsibility. Even his bosses described him as a hard-working family man. But behind that calm exterior, Stephen was living a double life. This guy was something in the morning, another thing in the afternoon, and maybe something else at night. So at first, Jeanne didn't notice anything unusual. They lived a comfortable life, or so she thought. But Stephen's work in commodities trading had started falling apart. Instead of telling his wife the truth, he looked for another way to maintain the image of success. So his business was falling apart, but he couldn't tell his wife. But he needed something to level up. You know women now, they will tell you level up.
To level up. I
Level
think
up.
to just to maintain the level he was.
you know,
maintain
it's
that
already coming
lifestyle.
out, just level back.
Level back up. Yeah, I feel it.
So, and that was when his secret life began. Unknown to Jeanne, our husband was moonlighting as a bank robber. Not once, not twice, but 10 times.
What?
One after another. Stephen robbed banks across Lagos Island. Not Lagos Island, Long Island. Okay.
You had me there. You had me there.
One
You had me
after, one after another, Stephen robbed banks across Long Island. He could walk into these banks, sometimes in disguise, sometimes with nothing more than a note demanding cash. See how far? Tell you guys should pay me.
Wow.
So alone, without any accomplice, he carried out 10 separate robberies and stole thousands of dollars.
Wow. La Casa de Papel.
Like you say Atasa. All the while, He came home every night to his wife and kissed them goodnight, and acted though nothing was out of the ordinary. Jeanne was completely in the dark until the day everything unraveled. So Kilo Shelle. You asked me, so Kilo Shelle.
So Kilo Shelle.
Yeah.
What happened?
Police traced Stephen's fingerprints from one of the robbery notes. That was the breakthrough. The respected husband, the devoted father, the son of a cop, turned out to be a serial bank robber.
Wow, what an
professor.
irony.
Ayeleo Ibosio.
The son of a police officer.
New professor.
Crazy.
When she found out, she was crushed. Imagine living under the same roof with someone for nearly a decade, trusting him with your life, only to discover he has been committing crimes that could have gotten him killed or locked away forever.
Trusting him with your life, and your kids' life, not just your life, because you have kids for this person.
You are a mother. Stephen eventually confessed, He pleaded guilty to first-degree robbery and was sentenced to 9 years in prison. Jeanne divorced him, but the shock of this revelation never left her.
That's crazy.
So, before we go into that story,
First things first. Okay.
first is first. So yeah, Mungo.
I was gonna say, like, before you got married to this person, did you not like check for patterns, things they were saying, how they were behaving? Behavior patterns they're always there.
I like the
Wait,
fact
do you
that- I like
think
the fact that you're having a
you would
laugh.
ever know if someone is living a double life?
You will not know, of course, like, cause some people are very perfect. They are very perfect in doing this thing. I mean, I've been there. So you would never know except God helps you, like he helped me. So like, but there's always like signs, there's always patterns there. Before I found out that this particular person I was dating back then was living a double life, I was already seeing signs, like subtle signs, which actually led me to being curious, checking this person's cell phone and finding out different things about this person. So yeah, the signs are always there, except you want to ignore them or act like, I love him. Let me just...
Ignore the red flags.
Yes.
David, do you think you would ever know if someone is trying to play that chameleon character?
Well, personally, listening to this story, just really got me emotional. I feel like women in general cannot understand the weight of responsibilities on men, and that particular man was seen as hardworking. He was seen as devoted. He was seen as being the son of a cop, and you have not gone to jail before, and you have not been caught for anything before. He's a good one. Sons of cops abroad mess up because their father is a cop. Sometimes they are hard to tutor, they are hard to train. Yeah, so, but he's been doing well, and now something happens with his business, and he feels the need to look out for his family. He feels the need to, take up a particular responsibility.
Okay.
To not imagine having a daughter and he does not know how to tell the daughter that he can't pay for abuse anymore. Having a wife that you've loved for over the years and you can't do something in your capacity again. How do you tell your wife that you've been perfect with, that you're a failure? Yeah. Failure can weigh very heavily on men. So
I agree. The inability to actually provide,
which is man's first instinct to do to a woman. Not for a man that not actually married.
That has kids.
And has kids again.
Okay.
The responsibility is going to be a lot. Now, he even did it solo. He didn't want to bring many people on to show you that he was at a point for a man to go solo into a bank, to rob in a bank abroad where there are cameras and there are forensics. You still went ahead. That's a lot of dangerous confidence inside you that can only be birthed by an undying love for somebody.
Yeah, you're desperate to do something.
You're desperate, and it's come from a dangerous kind of love. I am really pained that the woman, divorced him. I feel like that was far-fetched because the money that he was making, he was the only one. A man can suffer alone.
Okay.
Suffer alone.
Honestly,
Okay, wait.
I do agree with that actually.
Do I agree with you? Maybe not. Now you've excused the man for going into,
I'm not validating what he did, though.
but you've excused him.
I've excused him. Yeah.
Well,
You have excused crime because of his failure to admit to his wife or to open up to people around that. See, things are not going well, though. That's his number one failure. Don't miss that. And which is, I would say you more of a man when you can do these things, when you can face your fears and tell them that, okay, this is it. This is what I'm going through. I would find a solution to it with my family. I mean, the proper right solution to it with my family. But you know the law. You're the son of a police cop or ex-cop or whatever, police officer. You are a devoted Christian, like she said, and you're a father, like you said, protecting the wife and the children. And you now decided to put them at risk of not having any of those, having you around.
Because now you're gone for 9 years.
You're gone for 9 years.
Yes.
I mean, the child or your kids that you wanted to provide for are going to grow up without having a father figure around. Your wife, eventually, whether she divorces you or not, she's going to go 9 years without having a companion. She's going to go that long without having
a protector, a provider.
So I think we always excuse quick fix.
What did you say?
She can what?
She can remarry anyways.
Oh, okay.
I mean, someone that you want to protect at all costs now wants to go and remarry.
And be protected.
Would you blame her? Now you know where you started off blaming the woman that she went to marry, she divorced, blah blah blah.
No,
just
I'm not blaming.
Yeah, just because. But the man is wrong. But that's not even the conversation for today. The conversation is double lives. Double lives. Do you think there should be excuse for anyone living a double life? And why do you think people just choose to live a double life? I'll tell you my personal experience, and I know it's the experience of so many people. The life I lived when I was in university.
If it's bad, now only you live more.
Yeah,
it cannot be all of us.
Calm down. No, I'm not talking about my personal life.
A personal experience.
A personal experience.
You can't say that it's short for everybody.
No, it's the reality with most people.
I know they.
If it's bad, now I'm not there. Maybe number 2.
Oh yeah, nah.
Number 2.
Don't talk this thing, no. Do you remember that video that we made that we said 7 where people don't say those boys?
Yeah, now you want to talk now.
No, wait till you talk. So this was the first day my parents had to take me to school because there were lots of loads and everything. So he had to drive me down. Oh, okay. We had more people that we had to take along, family, church members.
When you entry school, you carry the whole family.
No, nah. I mean, when there was a day that we resumed that we had to take people. Some people that just got admission.
Okay.
Do you get? So we had to drop them off at the school gate. And immediately I got down from the car. There was this pack of keke riders there. Immediately, everybody was like, hey, Spike, Kiriko. My dad was in shock of what was happening.
Is this my son?
Do you get, wait. He just looked at me like this, and I was like, it was not like they didn't know me. The conversations we were having. When I go back into the car, I was like,
wow.
Jagumolu.
So this is what you're doing in school?
Do you get? So this is you. So sometimes, even children have that double character whereby they tell you that know the friends that you are going to work with, don't work with this person, don't work with this person. But deep down, you know that their parents are supposed to be telling them not to work with you.
Honestly.
Because of the kind of person that you are.
I tell my mom that stuff.
So
that they should be warning their children from.
You are telling me not to work with that person.
Do you know
Do you know who I am?
Exactly.
So there are people that live like that. There are people that unconsciously, they are something to some people. They can be something else even to those people. So why do you think they live that life, and what do you think leads to people living double?
Honestly, a lot of things can lead to being a double, faced person. A whole lot of things, like a whole lot. If you start this thing now, there's a whole lot that can lead to it. First 2 things, I think, people pleasing, and it's gotten worse, like I said, due to social media. Everybody's living perfect lives. I think LinkedIn is even the worst place right now. You can let...
that LinkedIn that you went to once...
Another denomination.
Yes.
Honestly, you would think fake life is on Instagram.
No. LinkedIn,
you are having it wrong. Go to LinkedIn. I'm telling you.
This problem, now English cause
you see someone you know in real life. You see them say, marketed and something, promotion for something at 6 months. I'm like, how? I know you. I know where you live.
I demand back on the bro.
Do you get? Yeah, I actually saved one post like that. It was a skit where the guy met the girl, and then the guy was like, what do you do?
What do you do?
I'm a
This guy said, I'm an area
something.
area and perimeter commander.
The
Just
girl-
for the guy
the girl-
for us to see a video, the guy is a gate man.
Yes, man. And then the lady was like, okay, what do you do? I'm something. And meanwhile, she's like the house help in there. She coined it somehow.
Yes.
Can't remember what.
Guy, he really gave one
the
crazy
skit
name.
is there, so I was thinking I was going to reference that. So, like this LinkedIn issue, like, I feel like it's not really spoken about enough. Like, if I want to talk about this LinkedIn issue, I'm angry because honestly, as a person, I actually had to uninstall LinkedIn from my phone. Till now, I don't use LinkedIn. Honestly, if I want to network with people, Twitter is there. Before they will come for me. X is there for you to network, and we have lots of professionals, lots of people.
Twitter,
Oh,
bro.
bro. On Twitter.
You may now transfer me.
So for real, like, it is very intimidating. You go on the app, you see people that you know in real life, and you're like, I know this person in real life. Like, all of these things you're saying about yourself, like, this is not real. This is actually fake, okay? And I know it's fine. They say when you want to look for a job, lie like mad. Boost your seat. I know, but don't overdo the thing. So it's actually led to a point where I was actually feeling very pressured. And you know, LinkedIn, social media apps, the way they work now, they're going to be bringing people that you know, people you may know,
Your
people you
mutuals.
went to uni with. And then you just see posts just popping up on your LinkedIn feed and you're saying, oh, congratulations, I just bagged something. I'm like, I don't understand, like, what's going on?
You're going to toy with your self-esteem.
And yes, and you're feeling very bad, like, oh my God, I'm behind in life. I'm not really doing well. What God, why me? God, I beg. I mean, well, you're not doing bad. So for real,
You go choke you for neck like this.
He said, no 70 goes
So talking about that LinkedIn here,
Honestly,
it brings me
crazy
to talk
out there.
about titles.
Mm-hmm.
You get some people will say they go, don't call them pastor. You cannot be pastor. You.
I mean, the aesthetic is not matching.
No, man, no.
No, that is what we want to talk about. Chameleon. Imagine,
Yes.
Actually,
You know that I'm a spiritual man in my DC.
Honestly,
Yes.
actually, it can be in a good way.
So can titles and all these tags be deceiving sometime? You see someone, you say professor, something, you expect him to be an high standard person in the society, but lo and behold, that person a very evil person. So do titles also confuse people?
Titles used to even kill. Like, used to kill his esteem. What if you have low self-esteem and they give you title, it will give you high self-esteem. If you have high self-esteem and they remove your title, it will give you low self-esteem. So you see title, it can do both sides of the cotton here. In uni, I was the president of my church, and normally presidents will choose who to teach and sometimes also teach, definitely. So people were tempted to call me Pastor.
Okay.
Pastor David. Now, the issue is that Pastor David sounds very sweet.
Pastor D.
Pastor D. Bah!
PD.
Oh!
What's going on here?
From today henceforth, my name is PD. Not PD, bro.
Wait, even if she said Pastor D, I was going to ask, are you with the D?
Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean, are you with the D?
It's what it is.
So people always gas to actually just call me that name here. But me, I'm an Olamide fan. I want to listen to Olamide and those
I want the
videos.
jam.
I want
You
the
get-
jam. Oh, bro came out that
people that lead
period.
those double life are those spiritual
Make I dey on
people most
trips.
likely.
Yeah, I know
most of the time.
You know
yeah.
that God has now collected my life in totality now, and some things that I don't want to do again. But then I really wanted to listen to Olamide and still listen to your gospel song and still
at
actually
the
teach
vibe,
and let you know that okay, yeah, I'm a good person. But then I could not, because it look as if I'm living fake life. I had to just change church
Do you get?
because I don't want that wahala. And don't call me pastor in town before my roommates that knows me deep down.
Do you get? We say,
You know, say,
no, me God,
don't be this one. All this.
I want look you.
Outside, people have seen me and be like,
As
where you know,
Look you. You get one of my roommates who don't talk
For
pastor.
real.
If people they call a pastor, I be like, yeah, well no. Hey.
we know you.
No, open this matter.
I think this conversation is actually something that's actually been my whole life. You just literally summarized my whole life in a few seconds, because as a Christian girl in entertainment, it's a struggle for me, because how am I supposed to explain to you that I have to know all these songs, yet I'm still a child of God? I mean, I'm a choir in church. In fact, at some point till now, I had to take a step back from actually singing on stage, because a part of me is just even feeling unworthy. I can't go there. And when they see me vibing to one song, and then this is not this girl we saw our status on Instagram or something. So it's crazy. So I really can't understand that. But it's not if we intentionally want to leave that
mainland block party.
You have to be in these places. I mean,
we have to have this conversation.
Shake.
I'm about to do it because I'm
now. Sorry. But for real, let's be honest. Like, shout out to all the Christians in entertainment, by the way. It's not easy. For real. So we're not leaving. I mean, shout out to him. I love him.
You have to look at
it's not easy for us.
Like that.
Yeah. For real. It is not easy for us. Yes.
I think this conversation, we'll have it some other time. Yeah. We really need to have this conversation.
I just wanted to point out the fact that we're not intentionally living this fake life, okay? And we're not even living fake life.
Fake life. It's job.
Do you get
job and religion.
Job and lifestyle. There's lifestyle, there's religion.
Honestly.
Although, your religion should affect your lifestyle. But there should also be a balance. I have to live this life because I have to eat. I have to entertain people. This is what I love to do.
I have to go jump for Olamide, go church, go jump on Sunday.
Do you get?
They go tell Asake, remove this part. Put this. You wear no only, and you wear only pass. You go see hear the jam, and you go pay ID. ID go bring you offering and tithe. Come church, say Baba God, thank you. I want for the week. Thank you for pushing food on my.
Oh
no, So this conversation we need to have.
We intentionally want to live this double-faced life, but we can't help it. I mean, I went for an interview, and the first thing they asked me was one album that drops, one song, and I was looking at the man like this. He said, and I answered, I paused to actually think about the thing, so I would not just make mistakes. And he said, it took you a few seconds to answer. Are you sure you're really fit for this job? I'm like,
wow, just few seconds, brother.
Be coming down.
I be quiet for church. Now my story ask me.
Now jugular year on my way here.
That's your Sunday. So it's crazy for people like us. But talking about people that actually do live this fake life, like peer pressure, family upbringing, people pleasing.
That makes sense.
Okay, guys. You've heard from
the stars.
You heard from everybody. Yeah,
you've heard from the stars mouth.
Don't leave a double standard line. So, big question: how wicked do you have to be to pay someone 18,000 naira in 2025?
You have to be like Pharaoh kind of wicked. Pharaoh mixed with Tinubu mixed with. I'm telling you.
You cannot call Tinubu because
Baba is watching this podcast.
No, Baba don't increase coppers 38. Was it 38 or 36 or 33?
But
77.
77.
So you cannot call Baba in this.
Well, maybe not Tinubu, but like Pharaoh / King Herod.
Oh, like so this if you agree to the excuse where I give Tinubu, you see how APC divide them. Sharp. I don't buy her. I don't buy her.
She just celebrity spike.
She don't look APC. Run me that font. I don't convert
nice one.
I can do a good job for you.
Nice one. Are you seeing what's going on here?
So let me give you guys a backstory to what happened. Yeah. So at a program in Lautech, that is Ladoke Akintola.
Yeah, University of Technology.
So one security guard, he had the courage to collect the mic. He said, Ejo, Professor. He now said that, Sir, Sheyi Makinde, my salary is just 18,000 naira, and this has been going on for years. Governor Sheyi Makinde said, hold up, are you serious? So he was shocked by the revelation. Yeah. So immediately he asked one of the officials, and he said, and the person responded to him and said, it is the fault of an outsourcing firm. Or let me say, the security man was working for an outsourcing firm.
That's like
that was the security. Calm down now. So immediately, Governor Sheyi said, Ejo, remove these workers, all the staff that are working for this university, remove them from the outsourcing firm and immediately start paying them 80,000 naira.
Sorry to butt in, I have a question. How long will that last for? Because we all know that by 2027, Governor Sheyi Makinde will not be.
The issue is security of it's a security of state security. I mean, your employment is now under the state. Good. So the state has employed them as security staff.
Let it not be temporary happiness. And then when Governor Sheyi Makinde leaves
you're not going to be collecting 12.
Do you
there are some people who go say, okay. Shall we start talk? Come on, baby.
Do you get?
Okay, so this issue. this issue sparked a reaction online,
It's
and
actually
a lot of
crazy.
people called out the outsourcing firm, although it was not mentioned. The name of the firm was not mentioned.
Yes.
And Olushola Tash said on Twitter, he said, I really wish I had a big following and the right people can see this and retweet. We really need to push back on outsourcing firms. They are the evil against mankind. You won't believe the prices they slash from people's salary. Bro, the evil I am witnessing recently about outsourcing firms is terrible.
Wow. This sounds like somebody that's actually in the industry that's worked one-on-one with these so-called outsourcing firms. But it's actually really crazy that in 2025, a man...
Big 2025.
Big 2025, yes. A man that has a family earns 18,800 naira. Is it for rice?
No, don't make
Is
it
it for Gary?
Don't make it a man. Say a father.
A father, because I don't get what's this supposed to do? Like,
That's 630 naira per day.
because how does he even get to work every day? Does he just fly?
No,
and
there's some
disappear?
salaries that you hear and you be like, how
I'm
are
trekking.
you living?
How are you doing this?
Like, how are
thing?
you living? And the problem with these outsourcing firms is that, I understand the benefit of outsourcing firm. I really do.
Yes.
When you talk about it, I really do, because their main duty is to sometimes train laborers, give laborers employment, because they always have employment.
Yes.
When you work under an outsourcing firm, they can say,
Yes.
okay, we have a contract with this company, you need securities. There's almost
There's like a database of people that can actually do that thing, and then they push them
so
out.
if you work under an outsourcing firm, you are most likely sure that you would get jobs. You will get jobs and you could get better offers. It's just the outsourcing firm going out to look for offers for you.
Yeah.
And it also gives, although not very much security, job security, but to some extent, you just know that job is going to come in.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, what we've noticed over the years now is that they tend to maltreat or underpay. There's underpay, there's maltreat, there is so many atrocities with this outsourcing firm that before you could understand it, you need to talk to one person and like, how far? And the funny thing is that companies that give out this contract to these outsourcing firms, they never understand. Just like Cloudtech, for an example. They never know that, okay, this is what they are paying.
I feel like it's actually greed, and it's like the highest
Main
level
point.
of greed.
Main
Because
point.
how are you living your life every day, waking up, enjoying life, knowing that there are people out there with families and you're paying them peanuts for the kind of work they do? Because security job has a lot of risks. I can be at work now and maybe I'm a security person at a bank, and then robbers come and attack the bank, and shots fired in
Not
the
even
air.
Robbers is a long...
Shots fired in the air and
As a
stray
security,
bullets.
they are the
just-
first approach
Do you
to
get to
any
any
organization,
harm?
any
Any
first
harm,
approach.
any
I don't understand.
shege, any whatever.
I'm the what? Wait, I'm the what?
First approach that. Now you they go first, me say
I'm
welcome.
a customer, bro.
I'm the first.
I'm the first customer leaving the bank. Oh, sir,
You get
Uniform.
You, oh, I was branching, I don't miss my guy, yo.
for real,
Bro,
like
I'm not doing that, man.
it's crazy
But
how
we're just talking about security. There are so many other jobs on
banking
labels.
sector.
Yeah.
There's a
Some
whole
peop-
lot. There's actually a
So-
whole lot.
There are benefits of outsourcing firm, very, very much benefit. They train, it is the duty of outsourcing firm to train their staff, their laborers. So when the company can look like, the company that is hiring can just look like, no, we don't want this one. Give us another one. So he helps the company to actually know who to employ, or save them the stress of employing a lot of people, pay 3 months salary, and you know that this person is not okay before you not lay off. And there are so many contracts that you have to sign, prior notice before you lay off the person. So he saves
The stress.
the stress on the part of the company, but on the part of the laborers, they're like the lowest
You
in the
get-
ladder of
yes.
the chain.
On the
in the
food
chain,
yes.
on the chain. So they get
It's
the peanut.
crazy.
Is that peanut that will now drop that those people are now getting? So do you think there's a solution that we can prefer to this?
What I really want to emphasize is that the labor laws we have in Nigeria, do we even have effective labor laws? Because I feel like these excesses should be contained by the labor laws in the country. What is the government doing about people that are outsourcing for firms, for companies, and they're being underpaid? Because, I mean, look at this man that spoke up during that Loudtech event. What if he did not speak up? What if he just said, well, let me just accept my fate and continue collecting this 18,000.
You get with poverty, go knock you, go talk.
Excuse me. I
Exam,
beg,
yo.
my life.
Oh, look back like by me.
Where I dey see my governor? Where I dey see my governor like this
From-
standing?
Do you get?
Bro.
So it's actually
Yeah,
very frustrating how nothing literally works in this country. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry actually. Nothing works in this country. Things happen and nothing is done about it.
Star. Tinubu, they watch our podcast.
Tinubu, they work. Baba, they
Omo,
work
I will
too.
talk with you. I said what I said.
Baba, she's not one
Nothing
of us
works.
who-
For real, like it's crazy how people wake up every day, go to a job that pays them nothing. Like it's nothing to even take home. Cause how much is the man still fed to and fro work every day? Minus it from the 18,800. What is left of the money? He has kids to feed. He has rent to pay. They are going to feed now.
I think
A
the best
bag
thing
of
is that
rice
you
is
should
how
you should
much?
just work from home. Oh, you can't secure from home. I thought maybe if it's remote work now,
What?
you can secure remotely. You have to do cyber
Honestly,
security.
like, please, for real, like it's actually crazy.
I just want the
The
man to
lives
speak
people
up.
are
I'm
living.
glad the man spoke up, and I just want every single person to actually understand the power of speaking up. Yeah. Do not like dead your thoughts. If you feel like you are working in a condition that is not fair enough, please speak up.
But then I have a question. Why is it that outsourcing firms, like outsourcing for jobs in Nigeria, why is it like that? Because as Yimika said, like it's not transparent. They have a contract. You must not tell what you
NDAs are being signed.
Yeah, no disclosure. And so why is there no transparency? Like, what is the government doing about the non-transparent patterns in these things? Because abroad we have outsourcing firms, all these big companies.
I can't really.
all these big-
I really have loved if we had like a lot of time to like talk about that. I would have just given you a lowdown of how it actually works. Yes, when you have a firm and you are running your firm by these people, it is people that actually go and check on your laws, your policies, your standards. Yeah, people actually are the laws that go to check.
There are bodies that regulate.
So these people, I do not want to mention name, but with my firm, yes, I've seen when they come and say, "Oh, your tax, this is your tax," and it's evading tax or not paying the amount you are meant to pay. It's just by paying half of what you are meant to pay to the people that are coming to come and tell you that you're not paying your tax. A lot of the clubs in the West, let me use the West, they do that. A lot of the clubs in Western Nigeria do that a lot. You are saying you are selling, so this is your tax for running a club in this particular space. When you come, they don't pay. They're meant to pay 5 million naira. I'm sure if they give that person 2.5 million and he slashes it for them, they are good to go. So that's how it works actually. So they just take care of the people that are coming, so they don't come again. People do it for NEPA officials too. You just pay NEPA. Everyone get back
Yeah, true.
So that's how it actually works, basically.
So it's actually a people problem.
It's a people problem, yes. It is. It is a people problem.
Interesting.
So that is that on outsourcing firms. But don't forget that we just talked about outsourcing firms, and we've talked about people with chameleon characters here. And you mentioned something that was that triggers that, which is upbringing. So yes, I have a big question. Or let me say I have a big concern. Parenting abroad comes with unique challenges. Nigerian parents face the clash between, should I train my child up in a Western way or another Yoruba way they show up also. So recently we've seen videos whereby children are, Indomie, Abi, what's that?
Yeah.
Spices.
Like
spaghetti. So people gave that mother a lot of accolade because they're looking at a 2-3-year-old girl and they're saying that she's doing very well in speaking a proper language. And even when people discovered that they were not in Nigeria, so it made it make more sense to us because we appreciated that she was training that child in a traditional way. But we've also seen videos online whereby parents are trying to enforce the basic things on their children and their children cannot accept in the Western world. So now, the big question is, how do Nigerian parents that are abroad raise up their child? Westernize it or make it the cultural way?
It's really up to you. It's
So
up to you, man.
Can I raise up my hand?
Yeah.
You know the reason I'm raising up my hand? Because I have to raise up my hand to show that what I want to see now is without filter. Now, I have a particular family member that traveled with the kids here. So what she said to her children before leaving, simple instruction. She said, when we are leaving this country, if you love yourself, you still behave the way you are behaving, and you keep the manner of which we run this household over there. If you try to change and try to conform and try to act like the Romans in this place that we are going to, you people are dependent, so I will send you back.
Hey, I love that.
I will
Which one
send
is I
you
love
back.
that?
Body they sweet me.
Like, I'm being honest. When this
real.
woman was dishing out the instructions to the children,
I
was
it.
there. It was like Nollywood.
I love it.
Like, you hear the
I
soundtrack
love
in the
it.
voice of the woman. I will send you back.
I will like, and that's what I'm
She
gonna
said it
do.
in Yoruba.
I will.
Anybody for Bamiso.
I mean,
I said, well, be cool. So you travel now, you gotta do it.
On the
I'm
positive
sorry.
side, on
To
a
the
on a
trenches.
different note here, that one is a parent that took her kids out from Nigeria. What about people that gave birth to their kids outside Nigeria?
same applies.
Same applies. Well,
You
lucky
do
grandma.
anyhow. You say
You
anyhow.
go and grease grandma.
Okay, so let us watch this
Lucky
video
grandma
together.
Nigeria.
I will put you in. I by me secondary school. I'll put you in one place.
You guys have said all you would do in that situation, no? But let us watch this video together.
Okay.
I want to know what you're going to do if you find yourself in this situation.
Shift out. Kneel down there.
I don't need to kneel down.
Yeah.
Let me just go and read my book and then we can be done with this.
I said kneel down there, Grace.
There is no
Hey,
abarani.
Jesus, she said I cannot kneel down for
But I
this.
cannot kneel down for this little thing. Let me just go and read my book.
Oh,
And then tomorrow I cannot read my book.
oh, you're it for this little thing. So reading of books now is little. You know it's but you can't do it. And you're making me beat myself over and over again. Every day that you come back from school, I remind you to read.
So which part?
Kneel down there first.
Borrow me code.
Oh, bro, you just need to kneel down. It's not hard. Kneel down. Mommy's telling you to kneel down, Grace. No, I cannot kneel down.
Yeah.
Why can't you kneel down?
Let me just go and read my book first.
I said you should kneel down.
Just kneel down. No. I need to read my book.
Come here. Come here. Lie down. Touch your toe. Touch that.
Like, if
Come
you
wait.
have-
So yeah, the
it's
video
the
is like 2
confidence
minutes
for me,
long.
like, she's
The video is
filled
like
with
2 minutes long.
confidence.
So yeah.
Wow, the audacity.
Okay, so I want to ask this question. What's that worst?
Please don't ask me anything.
Wait, what's that worst punishment your parents has given you because you were stubborn?
There was a particular day I can never forget in my life. In my entire life till I will leave this earth. My mom literally dragged me out of the classroom. She took me to an uncompleted building because that time they were still building. My secondary school was still.
Your mom was a teacher.
Yes, my mom taught me in secondary school. She legit dragged me out of the class.
Okay.
Took me to that uncompleted building. I know she didn't drag me to. She dragged me into the toilet of the uncompleted building. So the door, like you could lock the door. So it was legit stuff. You know how to build now, cement, the chemicals. Like it was hot. She beat the hell out of my mom is going to see this video. She beat me like.
But mommy,
She
to
beat
be very
the
honest,
hell out of me. Like
let
people
me
were
say
hearing.
something.
Mommy did not do enough. Abi.
wait, let me say. Wait, no, Nika was actually a very good student. Actually, you know, there's a way
For
that
real,
there's a way
I
that
actually did something, yeah. What I
yeah.
did was the principal of the school was passing by. I not to really send him out like that, cause I'm always.
I agree. No, yeah, I agree with that one. I agree with that one. Mommy, what is bad? I never wanted to support mommy before. I saw.
Like I said during the upbringing thing, during the chameleon thing, I mentioned that it really affected my personal life because I grew up in a very strict Christian home. I was fearful. I can't come to school and still be fearing someone. Who's your father?
Do you know what I face at home?
Do you get? Do you know what I am?
Iggy at home.
I'm telling you. I'm like, what is really the issue with this man? I want to understand the reason why everyone
Yeah, it was a
jumps
terror.
away.
It was a
I'm
terror.
like, why? I'm not going to fear this man. I don't give two fucks. Like, pardon my language. I'm not going to. I don't care. So there was a day he was walking down the corridor and everybody dispersed. With everybody now start.
Which is usual.
And I told one girl, I said, "Why are you guys running? Is it because he's coming?" Like, I've forgotten how I said it, but he heard me. And I think he called my mom to the office as per employer to employee. My mom just, like, immediately she came to drag me out of the class. I knew that was the issue. I knew the man heard. I knew the man had called her and maybe queried her. And she came to pour that anger. Oh my God. She beat me that day. I questioned if she was my mom.
There's a particular
no.
She
If your
beats me
parents,
so
if you've never
much.
questioned if your parents are your parents, they didn't train you.
I
Yes,
felt
they
sick
didn't train you.
after
No,
that.
they didn't
She
train you.
beats me like
You were never,
mad.
you were never.
I came out of that uncompleted beating looking like someone that was kidnapped. Maybe I'm coming from one IDP camp. I
To
was.
be very honest, in our mom's defense, there's a particular Greek quote that says that Ono atije atimu lambaka. So the honor that want to remove the honor, I will kill the child on that honor.
But for real, Joe,
Yeah.
like parenting is crazy. There's no see. Just pray for God's grace, for real.
Actually.
For people giving birth to the kids there, like what he said, the woman warned them how far because they had the car when I come out. No mean say when you get there, you gotta be doing like remember the son of whom you are. So when you're giving birth to these kids, then let them know what's up. How far you are an African.
Mm-hmm.
I will raise you like an African. And the issue, because I followed the conversation on this particular video and people were saying a lot of things on Twitter and somebody said that it's actually not really the fault of the parents. Not like they're not parenting well. But when these kids get to school, they make friends with these children
They mix up.
that tell them that, wow,
Your mom
does that.
you can tell, you can
mom's
call
this.
security, you can do this, you can, and then they just
Exposure.
feel like, yes, I can do it. When I get home, I'm going to do
But
it.
in Nigeria here, they flog you at home. You see that you are getting to school the next day. You are saying that VGA call off in the meal. And you are not telling your friend that man is eat. Your own is on more.
No, you don't have to tell.
Like
By
by
the
the
time
time
you
they
see
see Mark, they say, what your daddy use? He says, he says it's into
what
it.
happened?
You
You
say,
can't try lie.
There's no
You
what
can't try
happened.
lie.
They'll say, your daddy beat you, Abi.
Yeah.
There's no what
They go
happened.
straight to the daddy beat you, Abi. You go come try corner am. They go come
Say,
press am.
say nothing.
Now when the pain go dey or when you don't go play ball, come back, you go dey tell they beat me. I'll tell you one thing that happened to me. I think it was maths or something. There was a subject in school. I was supposed to do the objective first, but I went to theory because I wanted to get the full mark. It was maths exam.
You were
So,
to be mass like that.
Bro, no, I was good in maths.
Okay,
So I
nice.
finished the whole theory, but with time, I already spent time on the theory. So the OBJ, I only answered 7 out of, was it 50 or 60 objectives then?
Certified commercial.
So, and my mama na teacher for Ogun State. So most public schools, if I enter, they sabi my mama, they sabi my papa. Our math teacher just called, kí ló ṣe ọmọ yín? You only did 7. Wow. My daddy just said, wow, okay. Immediately I just go
Lie
back
down on
home.
the table.
So, yeah, my daddy lied down on the table here. No.
Hello, calm.
Prince, you are
They
not
call
eating.
your mama.
You are not eating tonight. If you don't hear you are not eating tonight, you don't know. Say no worry. Tonight
Yeah,
it
go
go
bounce.
be for you, bro. You go stood down.
Yeah, I used to
Like
sit down
my
and-
daddy will barely beat you, but oh, you know if you go school the next day, your leg go dey shake. You know when you go gym after that 1 week gym, after Spike come play ball, it was Chris Paul then. After Chris Paul come play ball, don't worry, I'm fine. 2 days, you know go fit touch ball. So yeah, growing up, our parents give us all this training to make us better. And westernization of training of children, let me just put it that way, has made a lot of children have a lot of confidence.
Soft parenting.
Soft parenting
Don't break
and
the TV.
Bovi. I will always make mention of that Bovi.
Always.
Bovi will say in Peking they break TV whenever he's angry.
Yeah.
You do it for my papa house.
The audacity.
No, you know possible. Normal.
It's not
TV
even
not just
possible.
on or remote. We don't see the remote. Everybody
Bro.
stood down.
You know, I've not said what me I did
Remote
when I was
oh.
small. What happened to me? I'm sorry. But what you just said about this TV remote thing, just had to bring it up. Maybe they can now create a particular video for all of us experiences. And for people in comment section too, you can share your experience. Let us know how your parents.
Who break this plate?
What I did was simple. My mom went to make her hair Christmas, December 24th/25. You know, it's all till daybreak now.
Yeah.
Shops are open, women are making their hair. I was at home with my siblings, babysitting. My mom went to make her hair. She stayed there till around 1 a.m. on Christmas Day. I was watching TV. I slept over watching DSTV, Ben 10 to be precise. And I said, okay, I'll wait for my mom. I will stay up and wait for my mom, like a good child, the man of the house. Before I knew it, I think I woke up, there was no light. I slept back, woke up again, and there was light. My mom knocked, and I opened the door. My mom now wanted to watch TV. Switched on the TV. The decoder did not come on. Why is the decoder not on? I tried, I unplugged, I plugged back, I unplugged, I plugged back. It did not switch on. So my mom came there and just looked at the stuff and saw that the decoder had burnt. She smelled it and she smelled that the decoder had burnt. How it burnt? I don't know. What happened? I don't know. We lie on Christmas Day. I can't lie. My mom, I'm sorry, but you beat me. My mom beat me, my lip was swollen like this.
My papa will beat me
When
when
I
I go
take-
report to
when I take
in France.
Christmas picture, when I take Christmas picture, this was how I stood. Swag no more.
Olamide style.
Till today, my mom will still deny that she did not beat me like that. But I have people that would agree that no more, you're gonna join here. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't even know anything. TV did not just switch on.
Like, you gonna say, who dig this pit for me like this? How did
Jump and pass. Ligo. Wale para.
Okay, so just to create a very, very good balance, talking about the parenting here versus the Western countries, to be very honest, personally, I feel like in a sort of way, our parenting style kind of created a lot of fear in us. That was why I was talking about my mom earlier, and I said, I hated it so much that I had to get to school and I had to still fear the principal. Like, who is he? I'm fearful at home. My parents, my dad, I'm getting to school and the same ordeal is happening. So I didn't like that. So I actually want to point out the fact that it's very, very, very important that we actually consider a balance. You can actually raise these children up. You can sanction, what's it called now? Discipline them with the cane and beat them, reasonably. Don't beat them in a way
Reasonable beating.
that,
Affordable
you know,
beating.
You know
blood
why
is coming out
she
from
don't
their
talk reasonable. She remember that
She's never,
experience.
I don't know reasonable. Our mama beating no reasonable.
Voila. Ignore them, I beg. Focus on the conversation. But for real, let it be balanced, okay? In a way, some people will say, oh my God, African parenting is toxic, is that. I do agree in a certain way. And I'm going to tell you why. There was this very viral tweet last week on X, because I've said I should say Twitter, so on Twitter, that, it got a lot of attention and I followed through with the conversation and I don't know what to say, but let me just summarize the tweet. This guy came online to say that our younger sister at 18 was forming adult and forming big, that she could no longer do the dishes. And then these guys decided to actually let her stay at home for a year. This girl gained admission, though. She had admission and they stopped her from going. They did not pay the school fees. Now, don't you think that is actually insane? That's actually extra. I mean, how far are you going to go with this parenting thing? He said, and I quote, "My sister once missed uni because she was forming feminist and grown at 18. We kept getting reports that she refused to do chores at home and always said, 'I'm 18, I'm grown.' She later got admission into a private uni, but me and my brothers refused to pay a tuition that year and she missed it. By the next year, she had come back to her senses and we sorted her out. Today, she's an OAP. Oh, okay.
Intentional
And
move.
doing well for herself. But for real, that's actually insane.
Intentional move.
I say
Intentional men.
get one day where I reach house. My mama say, "Yeah, come and go and wash plate." I say, "You know where I be for school?" She say, "If I say you don't want chop," but really, at 18 you are grown.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, it's actually
balance.
crazy that they would go to that extent of denying her access to education and trust feminist Twitter to come up.
They just delayed.
Yeah,
Delay is
not-
not denial.
Yeah, because at the end of
Delay is
the day,
not
What
delay.
is
Is not
this?
delay. They just delayed.
delay is not
But
Delilah.
for real, it's actually very unfair. And true. Oh God.
I don't mind us. Listen to her.
But for
Listen
real,
to her.
you guys are, let's say you guys belong to the patriarchy Twitter because you guys are men. Feminist Twitter,
Assuming.
when they see assuming wait, as back wait.
I don't even like that
So-
assumption because some people might agree to it.
So trust feminist Twitter to come and build agenda on this thing. And I don't blame them for building agenda, because what do you mean that you did this to your own blood? If you did this to your own blood, how would you treat an average woman out there? And feminist people came for the man and said, wow, this is why women should get their own money. This is why women should do this. That the lack of money is even being women are being affected by lack of money even in their teenage years. That young girl was helpless. She could not send herself to school. Like, she relied on you guys and you failed her. You know, different hot takes, agenda.
Hot take.
And
is it a hot take? Hot take.
Agenda and different, you know, think pieces here and there. But for real, don't you think this is actually quite extreme? Because in my own opinion, it is extreme.
It's not though. How is it extreme?
Just because she did not wash plates.
No, you know, just because.
I don't get.
Look away from. I don't want us
So
to.
now-
No. Yeah.
Look away from the wash plates. Look at.
Calm down. Look at the ending of the story.
Yes.
She turned out well. Today she's an
an
OAP. That
Just
they
like
trained her through school.
Yes.
Now, someone said in the comments and said, how does not wanting to wash plates make her a feminist? My goodness, Nigerian men are literally a different type of breed. I'm glad-
Shay, you don't want to help the parents.
No, for
Shay,
real,
wait,
like,
listen.
it's crazy
Shay, I
how-
don't know, man.
It's just teenage behavior. It's just teenage
Yeah,
exuberance. Just you guys will just
I'm
find
also
a way to
correcting
like.
you.
Yeah, we know only adults.
I'm also
no,
there's no money.
there's no more.
Jokosile. That place that you don't want to wash. That food that you don't
Honestly,
want
cruise aside, I see that lady as being defiant, being stubborn, being defiant, okay?
she needs to
And
be.
not maybe forming feminist or something. It's not everything that is feminism. Plus, feminism itself, now don't even overflog this thing. It's not everything that is feminist. But for real, I feel like this was quite extreme in my own books. There are so many other ways that you could have handled that situation better than denying her access to education. In my own opinion.
Delay. No be OAP should be now.
They delay.
They just delay the access to being an OAP.
because
But-
they needed her to come out very fine.
But they should have done it in another way. I mean,
Yeah, to conclude this conversation, it's very important that we let it out. Yes, beating is important, might be important to you. Westernizing your mode of training your children can also be your own priority. But it is very, very important that you create that balance.
Yeah.
Make sure that you don't overdo things. There are so many children today that go on about with trauma that, I mean, we have stories. But maybe it's not traumatic to us. But there are some people that they're on the streets today because of how they were raised at home. So at least try and soften it. But I have a question for people. I don't know. It's been on my mind. I want to ask, not you, ask the people in the comment section. Do you think that you can discipline your children without flogging them?
Flogging with cane.
I mean, if you choose cane, there's belt, there's wire,
Or there's rod. Bible said rod.
rod. So do you think your child will grow out well, or do you think children will grow up well, disciplined, if they are not
Being flogged.
being flogged?
And also, I would love to know in the comment section, I want us to weigh our suffering. You that know that they flog you more than the other person. Under the person's comments, just tell the person that, oh, your own are belt.
You not see anything.
My own are morogun. I need to know what they used to beat you. The weirdest thing that they used to flog you. Let me just know in the comments. I want to laugh.
Share your experience in the comment
Just
section.
say, I was flogged with omorogun, koboko, passion, rod, into VGA card,
They
projector
put
card.
tire in your neck.
Tire on your neck.
They pour petrol just to train
Just
you.
let us know.
Say it in the comment section.
Whatever it is.
Yes, we want to know how bad our parents raised us.
And I want to compare and see who
Yeah.
bad apart between your mama and my mama.
Okay, guys, so it's about time we go into the story for
And it
today.
is creamy stories. So let me get myself a creamy Hollandia.
My cup is not empty yet.
cheers.
Hey, don't break my go. All right. When I first moved to Lagos, I was the typical introvert. My life was a simple triangle: work, church, home. Yeah, that's me. No clubs, no hanging out. Just me trying to find balance in a new city. Then I met him. Tall, dark, handsome. The kind of find that makes you question your spiritual discipline.
Hey.
Aha. Every girl's dream.
Weird.
Honestly, he wasn't even in my company directly. He worked next door. But he was the boss's nephew at my office. So we saw each other often. At first, it was just silent admiration. The stolen glances, the polite smiles, the occasional hi. But every time he smiled at me, my stomach did that thing. Butterflies and confusion mixed together. Still, I played it cool. I had just gotten out of a relationship and promised myself I wouldn't rush into another one. They play. Especially not Lagos men.
Hey!
But of course, I told my friends about him and they all said, shoot your shot, girl. So I did. So one afternoon, while he was on break, I decided to create my moment. Don't judge me, oh. But I pretended to choke on my food. Before I could even cough twice, my guy appeared with a glass of water like one Nollywood hero. I sipped, smiled, and that was how our story started. We started talking about work life and our pasts. He told me he just left a toxic relationship. I shared a bit of mine too. Story for another day. But one thing he said stuck with me. I don't see myself getting married, but I'd love to have a child someday. Maybe a baby mama. That should have been my red flag. But you know how we women are. I told myself, he just hasn't met the right person yet.
Okay.
The boy says, Cynthia, before you go home, you don't want to go.
He said, I will stay.
He said, I will stay.
I will not go.
My mommy have paid.
Oh
Anyways,
my God.
and I foolishly believed I could be the one to change his mind. Fast forward 6 months and we were deep in it, talking every day, going out, sharing secrets, doing all things married couples do. Yet, every time I tried to define what we were, he'd say, let's just go with the flow. 6 months, no label, just flowing. River Jordan.
Oh shit. Mississippi.
What? Mississippi. Then came the girl. He met her in my area, same body type, almost my exact height. I noticed how she smiled at him, how his laughter suddenly became louder when she was around. When I asked, he brought it up and said I was being paranoid. But my instincts, they were screaming.
It's not that deep.
The same way you've been smiling on this podcast ever since Nikeke.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Stop being paranoid.
All right. We ran into her again one day and she greeted me. That kind of cold, sly smile women give when they know something you don't. I told him afterward and he laughed it off again, saying, it's probably a zodiac sign. You're overthinking.
You see, it's not that deep.
Hey, you use this line.
You dey deep am too much. It's
Your
just
zodiac sign.
Zodiac guy. I was maybe like, oh, okay.
Because they to believe that
Yeah,
shit.
they believe it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Nice one.
Zodiac sign in this Lagos. Okay, oh. Still I ignored it. You guys should do concerts for this girl.
Private session.
Just a scene for
Until one night, we were just gisting and a message from her popped up on his phone. The way he snapped that phone, even my spirit got suspicious. When I confronted him, he broke down saying he was ashamed and that they only talk about how attracted they were to each other. He showed me his phone, but of course, the chats were cleared. So, what was I supposed to believe? I forgave him because I loved him, but that wasn't the end. Recently, I checked his phone while he was sleeping, and there it was. Screenshots, chats, voice notes. He had told his friends she was a side chick. He even complained that I was too clingy and how much fun he had with her. Fun in quotes. Now he's apologizing, saying he wants us to make it official. His excuse is that we weren't dating yet, so it wasn't cheating. And here I am, wondering if maybe, just maybe, you would never cheat if you made it official.
Yeah?
But deep down, I already know the answer.
Run, no.
You are deeping it so much.
You are deep in it. You are being paranoid.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
Because the truth is, if he disrespected the flow, the title won't stop him. So when I say never trust men, it's not out of bitterness. It's from experience. Because sometimes, the person who says, let's just go with the flow, will drown you before you even realize you are in too deep.
Okay, but I just think it's not that deep.
What? It's not that deep.
I mean,
I mean, it's not, sincerely, this story is not that deep. And
It's
she's
not that
deeping it too much.
How do you mean she's dipping it too much? I mean, this is somebody's experience with a Lagos man. I know they don't have good PR. Lagos men and bad PR. So she has always been hearing the Lagos men this, Lagos men that, and then she got to actually experience it in real time, in real life. I mean, and I think it's not that deep.
It's really not that deep.
And it's crazy how the guy was actually even gaslighting her at some point.
That
saying
is the main point.
Maybe it's your
It is that
zodiac sign.
gaslighting. It is not still that deep. You see here, for you to drown a relationship, when you meet someone that can gaslight, bro,
My
you will
goodness.
suffer.
Yes, narcissists, gaslighters.
What have I done?
Kí ni mo ti ṣe?
Yes, is that why you're
Kí ni mo ṣe
too
tẹ́nìkan ṣe rí?
dramatic?
It's not that deep now.
Yes, you're too emotional.
Why are you overreacting?
Yes.
She just
have I
texted me.
done?
I mean, we just like ourselves. So, but why did you take my phone now?
Why are you feeling insecure?
I mean, why did you take my phone? Why did you read the chat? Why did you open my phone? My privacy. Oh yeah, that guy, I fuck up guy, Jerry. But she also has a blame, and she also said that.
Yeah.
I mean, she saw the signs.
I feel like she has just accepted everything within herself that she fucked up.
I feel like people actually turn deaf ears to their guts. Like, this is how you're feeling about this particular thing, and you're actually ignoring that thing until it happens. You're not saying, maybe if we make it official, then he would. If you make it official, it would now go into full-blown cheating. Like what Yoruba people say, Lojo Pali. If we be doing it
You
like,
will see.
I'm
I
telling
don't really
you.
have anything to say on
And
this.
you will
I'm just
actually-
shocked and bewildered.
No, it's a normal, bro. Yeah, it's a normal thing. Not normal, but it's the regular thing that
regular.
happens in relationship now, and it is very, very important that from day one, bro. Immediately as I see you, where I like you, where I tell you, say I like you, bro. Define where it is going to. Which the guy actually told her. Alpha, I don't
looking out
think
for
I don't think yes.
I
he said
don't
it from
think
the
I want to
get-go.
marry. I don't think I want to get serious. I'm just looking for a baby mama. Person will be say we could just.
But then
stay.
she
La,
said,
la.
and she made excuses and was like, "Oh, maybe he has not met the right person."
Maybe that's
Hello?
also true. Maybe she's also not the right person.
Okay.
I mean,
Maybe she's also not the right,
the right person. So
That one said
it was just your turn. It's not your husband. It's just your turn.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know why women keep making excuses for men. This man has made it very clear cut. And one thing I like to tell the ladies is that do not ever settle for confusion. Like, once the person is not giving you a straight behavior, everything is just looking zigzag, scallop, just carry your shoe, dust it, carry your bag, your wig, everything, and leave.
And I used to tell men too, whenever you see a woman uninterrupted source of income, that you know that she does not have WhatsApp business and she does not have anything. But uninterrupted source of
But
income.
that's just it by.
You too, is it that the income is zigzag? Employment that you know have later. Run.
You see that letter now,
I
that
agree.
employment letter now, your
I
relationship.
agree.
Run.
I agree, please. Let everything be clear and straightforward from the get-go. Like, this guy already told you, I don't see myself getting married. I don't see myself being with someone long term. I just want to have a baby mama, have a child, and keep you moving. But you decide to choke your coconut head, but you know what? I'm going to change this man. I'm going to be the one for him.
You are Bob the Builder.
And I'm going
Thank you.
to be the one to do everything, change everything. What?
All right.
You will see Shege, like she has seen.
So you guys have heard though, if you like go into a relationship that you guys have not defined it from the beginning, they will use you to and tell you that it's not that deep. Let's
And
just
you're
go with the
paranoid.
flow. And you're paranoid. Okay, guys, that will bring us to the end of today's episode. And Naked the Star. Naked the Star.
Nika is actually a very good friend.
Wait, swallow the Oladia first.
What's
Sorry.
this by?
I just want to talk about how, Creamy Hollandia is and how great Nika has actually been. I've had many guests here. We don't used to talk in secondary school, but I mean, we still don't even talk now. We just pass each other here and there.
We still say hi now.
Toba was in Lori.
It's true, Sha.
Is there any time
Sometimes we used to do like,
No, I'm just a quiet person. I'm an introvert.
Don't overhype her.
you don't say.
I'm an introvert. By the time I talk here on any episode, getting outside, I don't like talking. I want
Same
to save my
here.
energy till the next episode because of my fans. And you matter.
Damn, go.
You matter.
No, but Nika, you also matter. Thank you very much for coming on the show today. We really appreciate. Hope you had a good time.
Yes.
Yeah, tell our
I
fans
guess I
something.
did.
Tell our viewers.
Beg for subscriber.
Please, Bambiala.
We do it on this podcast. We should do it for all our guests. Do like this. Like this. They say please
Please
subscribe,
subscribe,
like, share, send to your ex,
send to your ex,
send to your present babe,
send to your present babe,
and send to your babe's babe. You don't know see your babe get babe.
and send to your babe's babe.
Yeah, and to your mother that beats you anyhow.
Send it to her. Let
Send
her see
your
the
mommy
video. In fact, cut that particular part that you think that we chook her very well and
Yes.
send to her.
Or just tell us in the comment that please can I get minute 6 to 7 for my mother, special honor. We'll send it to you.
Okay,
Yes.
guys. It was a very nice one. And yes, we will see you on the next episode. Bye, guys.
What is hot?